All right, welcome back to another video. We're going to piggytail right off the last one that we had where the brother soldiers moved up right behind these tanks to kind of offset this other worm unit. They went into Overwatch, which means they're waiting to fire. So, George, what do we got now?
Well, the God Queen's dice, she's going to have them shoot, because
they have an option.
They have the option of shoot or move.
And moving up would be silly because then they don't get to actually shoot. They just move up to probably being shot to death.
And since larvae don't get an NCO dice of any kind, they're lesser troops, they have to obey her command, and her command is to shoot.
All right, so what are we looking at here?
Well, we have 10 larvae shooting at 10 shield brethren.
Okay,
and
it says on the card that they have a yellow shoot, which is pretty low. And when they're yellow shooting at, looks like these guys are behind hard cover. How far do they get to shoot?
30.
30 inches? Okay, so if they're shooting 30 inches, that's plenty of room, but go ahead and get that a measure. Are they
they're at
well within
about
range?
18, well within range.
All right, so they're within 30 inches. Yellow dice down, but you can't really go down. Now, there are some house rules out there that do say that if you go down from yellow, you do half dice. But that's not our house rule today. So we have 10 shots into the shield brethren right here. So what do we got?
I got 5 dice, because since we have 5, we're going to roll them twice.
So these are attack dice. So let me take one of these. So I see there's several different icons on the dice. 3, 2 of them being the same. So what is this one?
That is a soft hit. That is a hit that's not quite as powerful as a hard hit, and is, you could maybe call it a flesh wound, something that just takes the guy out of action but doesn't actually kill him, maybe.
Okay, so this one looks a little more ugly.
That's a hard hit. It's harder to save, that one. That's a more deadly hit.
Okay, and then on some of these other dice, I even see a different type of icons, such as, well, there's your hard hit, but there's a skull.
That is a kill.
Ooh.
That can only be saved from a medic or a healer, depending on your army. That is rolled on a separate dice, a white dice, and that requires a miracle
save.
We'll
talk about that.
Yeah, that's
this one actually has 2. So what does that mean?
That's a hard hit and a kill.
Oh, nasty.
So that's a nastier dice.
Okay,
you want to try to throw those more than these
yellow
wimpy
dice.
little yellow ones. But
which leads back to the totem that was mentioned several times ago, several videos ago, where it's red is nasty, blue is nasty, green's almost nasty, yellow is kind of weak,
yellow's kind of weak,
and white would be below that in some of the different games. So the totem does make sense.
Yes, it's a sort of a strength thing.
All right. Well, so you're saying there's no charts, and it's all icon based, so it's easy to see the flow of combat very quickly without even opening a book.
I rarely open the book.
In other words, play the game, not the rule book.
Play the game, not the rule book.
All right, let's see. You dropped 10 of these in, right?
So here's the first 5.
Okay, what do you got?
I got 2 softs and 3 blanks.
2 soft hits, so we're going to mark that with just a little icon here, and it says 2 soft hits. Let me get it to a 2. All right, so there's your 2 soft hits. What do you got next?
I got 5 more, and I got another soft hit and a hard hit.
All right,
so we'll turn this to a 3.
Let me get another hard hit for a red dice. Ooh.
Yeah, and we use the dice like this to keep track of the hits, because sometimes you can roll a lot of dice.
Oh, so I heard the other 2-3 games ago, the other guys were playing, and they said it was a 0-1-3.
Correct.
Which means 0 kills, 1 hard hit, 3 soft hits.
Right, so that's how you can keep track of what dice you need to roll to save.
All right, so these guys have 0, 1, 3. That would mean that these guys probably get a 4 save dice.
They'll get 4 save dice, and you would have to roll 3 soft hits and 3 soft saves and 1 hard save to save them.
All right, and that'll be in the next video under defense dice. All right, thanks, George. And I guess this is Say Bye, George.
Goodbye, George.